A Perth family claims it's been confronted by a UFO while crossing the Nullarbor. Their stories being backed by other motorists, and the crew of 2 South Australian fishing boats have also reported being buzzed by a UFO. Knowles and her 3 sons claim an orange blob picked their car up off the highway. They fled in terror into the scrub until the object disappeared.
For the Knowles family, it was to have been a routine drive across the Nullarbor. That all changed as the family approached the town of Mundrabilla on the air highway. They claim that's when they had their unexpected and terrifying encounter with the unknown.
The car was shaking. I went down the window and I said it's on top of the roof. And all this, I don't know what it was, it all come inside the car like smoke. We thought we were all dead.
And I went down my window and Mum said there's something on the roof. And I said, no, come off it, you know, you've got to be joking. And she went down her window and she put her hand on the roof and she goes, my God. She goes, what is it? And no, I swear to God, I'm not lying. I swear to God, I opened up my window and the car started going out of control. And all this smoke, and it was like smoke. I'm not lying. It was like smoke. And gases all started coming in the car. And me and my brother started to go crazy, you know. I thought it was going in my head. Felt like my brain was getting sucked out.
Another motorist and a truck driver also witnessed the incident. They confirm the Knowles family story. Police are investigating the claim. They say the car did have dents on the roof and an ash substance inside. Late today, the Knowles family returned to the scene of their experience for the last time.
And you won't travel that stretch of road again?
No way.
You don't even wish to travel in your own car?
No.
Rod Stephen, 7 News.
Had you believed in UFOs before this?
Never. No.
Were you at all tempted not to tell the police because people may take the mickey out of you?
We weren't going to go, but we made up our mind to go, you know, because it might happen to someone else.
Well, let's go back to stage 1. What time in the morning was it when it first happened?
About 5 o'clock in the morning.
And you were driving which way?
Towards Victoria.
And did it suddenly come up behind you, in front of you, or just hover over the car?
It was on the middle of the road. It was, you know, just in the middle of the road.
Up in front of you?
Yeah, in front of us.
How big?
Well, it looked like truck lights to us, you know. I didn't take much notice. Sean said to me, oh, that's something unusual now. I said, I'll come off it, and you've got to be joking.
Was it still dark?
It was pretty dark then, yeah.
And you thought it was, Patrick, you thought they were just headlights sort of coming towards you?
I did, you know. You see something like that, you wouldn't take much notice. You just think it's a truck or a car.
Were you all awake at the time?
Yes, we were.
Did it make a noise?
Oh, it was terrible. It was terrifying. What was the noise like?
It was like a humming sound. Oh.
And so when it got, you kept driving, approaching it, did it veer over your top of you or what?
I was driving.
You were driving, Sean?
Mm.
And did you drive straight at it? Did it leap over you or what?
No, I had to put my foot down because it was chasing us.
Well, did it get behind you somehow then?
What it was a fair hike back before it even jumped on the roof. Like you explained this, like it was a fair distance back, and the next second it was on the roof.
Did you hear a clunking noise when it got on the roof?
Yes, we did.
And then, Wayne, after that, how long did all this go for? When did it lift the car off the ground?
Start shaking and start lifting the ground up out of the car at me. Start lifting it.
What were you saying to each other?
We thought we were dying.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't know what to do.
Did you shout, did you cry? Or?
I was screaming, I was in hystericals.
We were talking like aliens.
Explain this. If you're doing 200 kilometres, you blow out a back tyre, would you roll a car or what?
Yeah.
Does that explain it?
How long were you there? How long were you suspended? How far off the ground do you think you were?
Well, we don't know, because we were stunned, you know, we were in a state of shock, because we don't know what was going on. All of a sudden, this thing's on our roof and pulling the car up, we don't know what's going on.
So then it dropped you and you blew a tyre.
Yeah.
What happened next? Did you get out of the car?
Oh, I went down the window and I felt this thing on the roof, you know. And I said, gee, there's something on top of our roof. I said, it's landed on the roof or something, you know. And I didn't know what to do, and I was screaming. And as soon as I said that, I let all this smoke stuff come into the car. The car was covered in all black stuff, wasn't it?
Well, like grit or soot or ash?
It was like a soot. Black soot stuff, just coming on top of us.
So then what did you all do?
We thought we were dying. Then we got out the car and we hid behind the little tree in the bushes and it couldn't find us. Then we jumped back in the car.
Was it still there?
It was still there waiting for it, looking for us.
Was it on the road or
No.
moving around?
We don't know. It was up the road a bit further from us. I'm sorry.
That's all right. And so up the road a bit further, then did it come back looking for you?
Yeah, and then we took off in the bushes.
How long did you stay in the bushes?
Oh, about 15 minutes. Then all of a sudden it took off again, and when we hopped in the car to take off again, it come after us again. Wouldn't leave us alone.
Well, who changed the tyre?
Sean took him 2 minutes to change the tyre.
I bet it did.
We left the jack and everything, we just left everything up there, we just took off.
And at that stage, did you think you were involved with a flying saucer?
Yes, we really did. We said we're dead, you know, we thought we were really dying.
The question this morning that possibly, the argument against it, whether it was UFO or not, that possibly it was a freak, it was what they call ball lightning. Do you believe that?
No, that's not true.
No way.
No way.
If it's happening for about an hour and a half, I doubt if it's a ball.
Do you think all this went on for about an hour and a half?
It went on for about an hour and a half.
Wouldn't leave us alone.
Did any other cars or trucks pass you at that time?
Yes, they did. There was a couple of trucks.
We tried to pull one up, but the lady wouldn't pull up for us because she's a lady truckie. She told us when we got up the road that she didn't know it was us, we were in trouble.
Did she see something?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they came around last night to have an interview with, what's his name?
Fred, I forget his second name now, but they're the ones that reported to the police. There was no witness that said they seen something on our car, but they won't give their name.
Went to the police.
Did it, when you were trying to put it back together again today and piecing together what it might have been, did you cross your minds, maybe it was some military weapon, maybe it was some...
No way, it was after us.
Why do you think that they'd single out your car?
We don't know, it was chasing other cars and all of a sudden it come after us. We don't really know. Because there was 4 of us in the car.
So, none of you got physically hurt? Nobody tried to... You didn't see any little green men or any men from outer space?
No way.
Before all of this happened, have any of the 4 of you, believed in flying saucers?
No way.
We all thought I thought it was all a load of crap, you know. I thought, come on, you know, stuff like that, this ain't in the movies, you know. But the way it happened, it actually seemed like it was a movie.
One of the policemen has already said that that when you finally talked to them, that your mother was really shocked. You really looked like you'd seen something horrible out there in the desert.
We did.
We were like ghosts. We were just like white ghosts.
Did you manage to sleep last night?
No, I couldn't sleep. I'm too scared to turn the light off now. And when we're driving along in the car, I'm frightened that it's behind us all the time. That it's chasing us.
Are you likely to drive home again?
No, I don't think so.
Not through that way, no way. We're catching a train home to Perth.
Taking a train back.
Now, the ash that was on the car and in the car, was the ash still there when you got to the police station?
Yes, we left everything. They said not to clean it, don't do nothing with the car. We're getting it all checked out for us. So.
Is that ash being analysed?
Yep.
Yeah, everything is.
Everything's going to be
You
done.
should see the tyre. Huh.
Do you now believe that there is life in outer space?
No, actually, I'm not saying believe it or don't, you know, but what I'm saying is there is something out there which you can't explain, which I don't know.
There's definitely something out there. Something's got to be done. Someone else is going to get really hurt.
What can be done?
We don't really know.
And just one final question about the look of it. Do you all agree on the description of it, or do you have different ideas?
No,
what do you think?
we definitely agree on the light.
Whole lot.
Faye, what sort of light do you think it was?
It was all of a sudden it was a small light, and all of a sudden it comes so big like this, like a big ball.
Could you see anything in the middle of it, anything metallic?
We don't really know. You know, we're in a state of shock. I didn't really take notice.
Patrick, is that the sort of thing you saw?
Big ball of light. Yeah.
It was like it looked like a truck headlight, and on top it looked like it had a light, high beam, like a light high beam, and it like a flash. It was kept on flashing, like
It's terrible.